What's up, guys? You can hear me good? All right. Today we're gonna be getting into our usual, at least the usual for the last couple days. We're gonna be doing the board game. So I have some more assets that need to be translated. Some of them already are translated, but we're gonna be working on that today, and then we're going to be, pardon me, uh, restoring them, adding them to the graphics. And once that's all done, we'll be looking at Tabletop Simulator. I don't know if we're going to be getting into any Tabletop Simulators today. Depends on how long the rest of this takes. It might take a little while. But I'm going to try to work hard, get this done as quickly as I can. But we're going to have fun doing it. You guys are more than welcome to redeem things, even if you feel like it'll slow me down. I don't really care that much. What's up, Usagi? You got a Yoshi cookie today? And then Icy got the big cookie. So 2 cookies. So everybody sit down, enjoy your cookies, and we're going to just kind of get into this and look around. But yeah, don't be afraid to redeem stuff if you think it's going to slow down the stream. Oh, I just got the U. Hold on. I got to change my default speaker because it came out of my... There we go. I don't know if you got to hear that. But yes, everybody welcome Usagi in. 2 big cookies. I'm glad you heard it. Good, good, good. All right, so we're going to put on a playlist. We're going to pop the 16:9 stream open so we can watch the art. Yes, it is Brout Gang. I need to pull up Brout. Thank you for reminding me. Like, we're done with this picture. But I have to pull it up just for the funnies. Hold on, let me find it. It was called I have two sides.png is what it was called. So I gotta find the letter I on here. There it is. So let me open with GIMP. And then we have to zoom in. What's up, Mushi32? Hi. We're gonna zoom in. So this was the dry, like, thanks for being a first time chatter. You didn't get to see this yet, but this was what prompted the Brout emote. Every time you can redeem a thing that lets me draw a Pokemon in MS Paint. Right now I'm on GIMP, so I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, there's actually 2 Paper Mario board games, Mushi. So the first one here, I'll show you. This one is, I'm calling this one Paper Mario Grand Theater. This is the Chinese IQ version. There's also a video on my YouTube channel called the 25-year-old board game. Paper Mario board game. No, it's the official Paper Mario board game you've never heard of. And this one is a lot more complex than the Chinese one that we're working on now. But I'll pop it up just so you can get a quick look at it and see what it looks like. And if you're more than welcome to check out my YouTube channel, follow me on there. Here, let me go to Internet tab. Here you go. You might have actually heard of it. This is Paper Mario Punch-and Club 22. If you might have seen my video on it, because I think I'm the only one that's ever made a video on it. So if you've heard of it before, it was likely from me. But I will send a link too if you're interested in watching it later. But this is my docs. My face reveal. You can see my room. But I'm sure you guys, my channel's public. You guys can see what I look like. But this was last year, and we do the unboxing. We talk about all the different things inside. My friend that helped us out. There's everything that's in the box. I showed it on Tabletop Simulator. So that's the thing. I'm not a sign Luigi. I make everything about paper, yes. So that's what we're going to do with this game too, the Chinese one. We're going to put it in Tabletop Simulator so you guys can play it.
I'll go over some of the basic controls you'll want to know.
once the dealers decided. So yeah, this game was really, really long. There's 22 different mini games you can pick from. But I'm going to be like, now let's talk about we did so much programming and graphical editing. This whole project took about 6 months of work, including the time it took me to do Tabletop Simulator because I'd never used it before and I had to learn how to use it. But this, I highly recommend watching this video. I'm going to link it for you. Let me pop open the actual GIMP again. And as soon as we finish the Chinese version, it's also going to be on Tabletop Simulator. So it's a 3-player board game from what I can tell. You'll be able to play it with 2 other friends. And everything will be in English, so you'll be able to read it. Hi, Dai Bun M. We're seeing lots of new faces today. How are you guys? Feel free to give me a follow if you haven't. If you like what you see, what you end up seeing. But we're going to be doing a little bit of restoration work on this Chinese board game scan. So what I do is I usually screen cap a part of the stream here, and I'll send it to Gemini, and Gemini will come back with printed Chinese text.
What's funny? My cat Ronald
What's up, Ronald?
just lost a caller that looks exactly like that and then started using the internet. Hey, Ronald.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
So yeah, so what we do, I send the screenshot to Gemini, and Gemini will print the Chinese text for me, and then I'll run that Chinese text through DeepL, which is a translator that Usagi showed me. So we're gonna get into some of that. Yeah, this is the new board game, Inverted Seal. There's 2 of them. And Val came to raid. Oh my god. Dude. Everybody's here all at once. We got so many new people. DeepL is a pretty decent translator. Oh my god, you guys. We got so much commotion going on here. Thank you so much, guys. I gotta welcome everybody, by the way. Like, what's up, Ronald? Thank you, Mushi, for being here. CPL. I gotta pull that up. Where is it? CPL Foxtrot 7676. Thank you so much for the follow. Like, all you guys are awesome. You see there's a couple different redeems that I have. Foxtrot already redeemed to make my stream pink. There's the mustache redeem from my model. We also have 6 total colors you can pick from to change the stream color to. The little boo behind me, this is my little partner boo, Elizabeth. There's going to be more partners released at some point. Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, a new one's going to come. So we're so close to a new one. You can take off my hat. You can make me draw a Pokemon in MS Paint, which I love that one. You can change my outfit to all of the emblem colors from Thousand Year Door. If I'm playing Paper Mario, you can spend 1,000 to make me hit Wacka. There's a couple different sound effects. And make sure you claim your daily item every time you come in. But there's so much to do and so much to see. The daily item, so of course I'm a big Paper Mario streamer, so you can claim 1 of 11 different Paper Mario items every time you join stream, and it'll show how many times you've checked in. Yeah, we're going to be changing the partner again when we start getting more than one Paper King partner. The next partner, all I will tell you about him is that he is a Bob-omb. But we'll get more into that. Val's going to help me draw it, and I'll have to rig it and do all the other stuff like I did with Elizabeth and give it a new voice. I'll have to figure out how to do the voice changing and stuff. Our table. Yeah, there's so many things. So thanks so much, guys, for being here. We got a full house today. This stream may be fun. It might not be fun if you're not into this kind of thing, but I'm gonna start doing some of this translation work. And we're just gonna take it piece by piece and see where we go from there. If you guys want, you can redeem a Pokemon drawing, and I'll interrupt what I'm doing and do that. Dude, I love the sound effects. Don't waste your points. Okay, so let's copy and throw it into DeepL. DeepL says right here, that's right, it's all about seizing the power stars. I don't got enough points for that. Working hard or hardly working? Or working while hard? That's a real one. Dude, my follower goal thing is broken. It's been broken, but I think it might have the right number. It's just the progress bar just doesn't work. So the secret third option. Yeah. Okay. So this one says that's right. It's all about seizing the power stars. We're gonna find a good way to translate this. I do want to get to it. What's up, youngins? I love that all you guys are here. I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky to have all of you guys. I need to get a little bit of a cleaner cut on this. I could use the clone tool, but I don't think I'm going to. At least for the, solid color stuff. Loki stealing that line. Go for it, man. Yeah, if you haven't followed me yet, it's very important to me. We're working on 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not as popular on Twitch, but that's okay. We might get there someday. Let me give this a little bit of a shave here. Yeah, I'm rewriting the words in English. So, I can show you guys what I do. My YouTube is literally just Paper King 64. Here, let me... There we go. Just let me type properly. Oh no! What's up, 9x squared? I gotta keep an eye on my YouTube chat. What's up, Katie? Mushi popped up on YouTube. Perfect, perfect. DeepL the GOAT, I agree. So we have, what I'm doing is, since DeepL can't read pictures, I have Google Gemini in the other tab. And I know, the AI bros are gonna, or the AI haters are gonna be on me, which I totally get it. This is, the easiest way for me to convert these text into, or the image into text. And then I can just copy and paste it and throw it in DeepL. So that way I'm not using, an AI translation, you know what I mean? Because generative AI may not even have the correct translations. Sometimes I'll look at a Gemini translation if it gives me one, just because I'm curious to see how close it'll be. And half the time it kind of works, but... so what we do is we throw it into Gemini, it prints the text out for us, I copy it, and I paste it into DeepL, and then it gives me a pretty decent... And I'll always check it to make sure that the characters match. No, I don't speak Chinese, that'd be crazy. Imagine if I learned it just for this. But I'm gonna pop open this. What's up, Franken Crow? Yeah. You don't have to use Gemini. Do you actually speak it or no? Or what do you do? I think it's faster for me because then I don't have to find the characters. So we're gonna pop this back open. So it says, that's right. It's all about seizing the star of power. And sometimes what you have to do is you kind of have to, localize it a little bit. And that's what, anime translators and stuff, they do that all the time too. Google Images does the same thing. I didn't know that it printed text out too. Interesting. I knew for a fact that it could reverse image search, but I didn't know it could let you copy text on the screen. So this text was in yellow. I'm going to use the yellow from here. We want it to be somewhat accurate. I'm going to set it at 16 font. But anybody on YouTube that wants to subscribe, I would absolutely appreciate it because we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. This is going to be a great milestone for us. Thanks for lurking, Franken Crow. But if we hit 3,000, Our new Bob-omb partner will be live. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I'm gonna say that's right. It's all about those power stars. I think I like the way that's worded. How do we do this? I don't want the text to be too small. But I want it to fit, you know what I mean? I think it'll work like this. This part isn't even gonna like actually be in the game, but or I could just put it on more than one line. I don't think that's a crime, right? Let's try to localize this a little bit. Let's do 26. And then we can have some creative freedom, you know what I mean? I like that. So how does the game work? It might look better without the that's right, but it would be a shame to cut it out. Yeah, I feel like we want it to stay pretty faithful. Because all right, so the game, how it works is it's a lot like Mario Party, and you play as either Mario, Bowser, or Peach, and you start with 10 coins, just like Mario Party. There are these arrow signs that you can use to change the direction of play. There are these little star sanctuary spaces where you can collect stars, and whoever has the most stars at the end wins. I think the intention was to have a certain amount of stars for the winner rather than like how many turns the game is like normal Mario Party. For example, it'd be like the first person to get 5 stars wins rather than the first person to or the game ends after 15 turns. I think I may mention that in the video, but I may also give the option to do either or. You know what I mean? I didn't program turns in Tabletop Simulator, at least for Punch Club 22. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Last time I played the board game, like the Japanese one, I was so unbelievably tired and I was cranky the entire time we played because I spent like the last 3 nights like up all night like editing and making it work and making the video. And I was like, okay, guys, we got to play test. I was just like, I was genuinely kind of pissed off the entire night, and like I felt bad because I'm like I'm having fun, but I'm like I'm cranky. So okay, we got this crazy red and white text that we're gonna. I probably should have done this one first, but it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna open up the Gemini, pop the image in. This one says game objective or goal of the game. We could probably make it just say rules because of how big the letters are. Yeah, I think rules would be fine. Even though it's kind of just like telling you how the game works, I think it would still fit for rules. Unless this bottom one here is rules. We can copy that and find out. Preparation work or setup. Okay. Let me pop the chat open again. All right. We're in good shape. So we are going to, I think we're just going to say rules. Does anybody have an objection for that? The top one is just explaining of the story of the game. The top one says, like, here, let me translate this so we can see. This might give us a little bit more. Whoever is the first to get the Power Star will be the winner of that round of the game. So try every possible means to compete for the Power Star. That's what it's saying this means. So, yeah, I think objective would might be better because that has, this is in its own isolated little tab. I just like it's a shame because these letters are so big and we're gonna have to make them smaller to fit objective, but that's kind of how the cookie's gonna crumble, right? Yeah, that's all right. We'll take care of it. Let me make sure we're on the line. Okay. Right about here. Can we clone? Clone a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, let's see if this works. Or wait. Like that. Yeah, it's working. Dude, I love the clone tool. It's my favorite thing ever. Low-key gonna go to the gym. I don't even have a lurk command, actually. I never made one. Because I figured, like, if people just, you know, weren't gonna be here, that I thought they would want to leave. I never had lurkers before. I didn't think I was a big enough streamer for that. Sometimes I think I gotta pretend that I'm a big shot every once in a while. And that's how you make your dreams come true. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. It's looking pretty good. It's looking good. Just gotta fill it in. I love the clone tool. Toodles Cabroni. Yeah, we are all the main characters in our own story, bro. What's up, YT Draco Paws? I just popped up the multi-chat. Everything's been going pretty well. I hope you're doing well. I'm working on a Chinese Paper Mario board game. We're doing a localization of it. Let me just... That's fine. And once we localize everything, we're going to throw it into Tabletop Simulator, and we're going to make it playable for everyone. My gamer name and streamer name. So you're a fellow streamer, huh? All right, we're going to toss that right there. I'm going to round it off a little bit. Hate this. Okay, that sounds fair enough. Yeah. So we're going to put objective right here instead of rules. After careful consideration. Okay. And it doesn't matter if it looks super messy back here, because we're going to be covering it with the text. Oh, blow up the entire...
I will blow up the entire ocean.
Oh my god. Dude, we love Elizabeth. She would nuke the ocean. I think Elizabeth would be the type of girl to throw car batteries in the ocean, and that is why I love her so much. She's just recharging the electric eels. What's everybody's favorite Pokemon? Just curious while I'm working on this. The Avatar? Oh yeah, I'm so glad you like it. The paper guy. That's me. Paperboy64. Dino, I like that choice. I've been like trying to give Gen 5 a little more respect. I didn't like it that much when I first played it. Cyndaquil or Typhlosion? They did Typhlosion so dirty. Lucario and Cinderace. I know what kind of person you are. I'm just kidding. No, my favorites are Torchic, Torracat, and Dragonair. Those are my three favorites. So we're going to go with the red. Make the font size 80. Objective. Let's go for like 70. I think that's okay. You should play FIFA, bro. Yeah. Dude, where's Gabriel when you need him? Glower, are you subbed on, or I mean, are you following on Twitch too? I don't remember ever getting a notification from you. All right, we're gonna select from path. Are you? Do you know Gabriel Usagi? Not Blink Gabe 182 or Blink 182 Gabe. Dude, I would love for him to show up here. I was up like late last night because I woke up in the middle of the night and I popped on your stream for like 5 seconds. And I saw Gabriel was there, and I'm like, I know if I start saying something now, I'm gonna lock myself into a trolling session with him for like an hour. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I better just like, I better not get into it. Yes, okay, sick. Yeah, I had to hold myself back so hard from like trolling Gabriel. Sometimes I misbehave a little bit. But we're taking a break from working on the cards and board and stuff like that. We're doing this like instruction manual. I kind of like this objective text. I think it worked out pretty good. But the next one right here, we are going to clone tool, my favorite. We got to pop open on this one. Clone, great, right here. Look how nice that is. It just looks like you're like a magic eraser tool. You know what I mean? So we're going to put one right here. And then go right here. What have you been up to today, Glower? Are you streaming today? Oh, shoot. We got a pretty good raid earlier from my little sister Val. Ooh. Speaking of which, me and Val got to stream again soon. We were playing blindfolded Mario Kart on our birthday stream. She has the same birthday as me. And so I would be blindfolded and then Val would be coaching me through Discord. And I'd have to drive through the whole track. It's spaghetti hours. Are you having spaghetti? Oh yeah, your birthday is 10 days away. Dude, I like that we're all March. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna throw this in DeepL to double check. To get like whoever gets the power star first wins the game. So do whatever it takes to get your hands on it. I kind of like the Gemini translation a little better. Let me pop this back up so I can read. Whoever is the first to obtain the power star will win that round of the game. I'm going to left align this. So try every possible means to compete for the power star. DeepL says, do whatever it takes to get your hands on it. You know what? Maybe I'll do whatever it takes to compete for the power star, because that has a little bit of both. Might have an essay due tomorrow. Oh man, that's not cool. I hope it goes well. I write essays all the time, so I know what you're getting into. But thankfully, I only have one more essay to write until I get my master's. I'm like so stoked. I'm ready to take a long nap after I'm done. It's gonna be so freeing. Also, not too long after, only a couple days, I'm going to Japan. Hang on. It's my good graduation gift that I got for myself. I think it's this one that I need to turn up. Yeah. Beautiful. When are we writing this essay? That's a good question. The essay is going to be about the internship, so I don't know if there's going to be any thing you could help with in that regard. But I do appreciate your offer. And I don't even know how long the essay is going to be. I don't even think it's supposed to be that long. But I will keep you in the loop if there's anything I think you can do. It's nice to have such kind people. I will try to keep you in the know, you know? I like getting to hang out either way, so it's a very good use of my time. Just gotta fill this little texture here. Thankfully, the texture is really easily copyable. What's up, Pillow Wi-Fi? I like these names. They're interesting. Oop. I am in the middle of restoring this Chinese Paper Mario board game. If anybody new here doesn't know what I'm working on. Anybody on Twitch also has access to redeems to change the color of my stream, change the color of me. You can make my little partner up here, Elizabeth, talk. You can make me draw Pokemon. There's so many fun things you can do. I recommend checking me out on either platform if you haven't followed me on one or the other. But the YouTube is very close to 3,000 subscribers. And if you love Elizabeth like I do, you better love Elizabeth like I do. But you'll never love her as much as I do. We're going to have a new partner out once we hit 3,000. What's up, Val? Yeah, we're so close to 3,000. I can't believe it. And I also have a TikTok account, which should also be PaperKing64. I try to keep the same username everywhere so people can find me. If you're on my YouTube, all my accounts should be on that front page. Did I not copy this or no? I did. You got a new jacket for when you're at the ice rink. Oh, dude, I forgot. I have music that I can put on. My headphones just died. I thought I had them charging all day. Hold on. I'm going to plug this in. Pray that it works. Okay, I can't hear anything, but I see that you guys can. So I'm gonna try to turn my headphones back on. Dude, you gotta send me your fit, can you please? I would love to see it. Also, Val, are you gonna be able to draw my new partner? Dude, I missed this, like, Nintendo 3DS eShop music. I was just talking about this the other day, but I remember getting Animal Crossing New Leaf and just watching the updates install on my 3DS, and it was just so exciting to watch. Like, you know, remember what the loading screen looked like when you would get a new game, and it would show the little dots going into the present. Real ones understand what I mean. Press 1. Okay. So I am going to use the word setup. I'm playing, what is it called? Nintendo Frutiger Aero Mix. But I'm gonna try to cook a little bit better of an idea for you, because I had an idea for him before, but I really want it to look nice. But I know you're so unbelievably capable of putting out something nice. You always have like the most stellar ideas. So we want to do, let's do red. Setup. I should have bolded the last one, but it should still be fine. We have to put this at font size 70. Yeah, I think it'll still look fine. And then we go path from text, select from path. Oh man, this is going nasty hard right now. I love this music. I need to see what this is from. January 2014, Wii U. It's like the Wii U initial setup music or something. So nice. That makes me happy. Okay, so does that setup text need to be bigger? I think it does. Alright, we're gonna make this, try making it 90. I like 90. Let's do text. Path from text. Select from path. I like that a lot better. Now we select grow 8. Put it up, layer underneath. This music is so nice. Very cozy. Yeah, I like that. I think that worked out really good. So are we gonna like name this Mario's Grand Theater? Because that's what we put as the translation for the other one. And I will gladly show that so you guys can see it. We're gonna go to Paper Mario Chinese Board Game English, the intro flyer. Yep. This is it. Paper Mario, Mario's Grand Theater. So it had the character intros. We had those set up. The Elizabeth, we love her so much. But yeah, they talked about the initial story of the game and all the characters. This time is different from before. I've snatched the Star Rod from Star Haven. With the Star Rod, Mario and the rest won't stand a chance against me. Just wait and see what I'll do next. Yeah, we got some really good progress done. Did somebody say draw? Dude, I've been... Oh yeah, we gotta zoom in on Brout so we can like get the jump scare ready for when we accidentally open him. Okay, we're good. Can we get a Brout in the chat? Alright, we're all set. Okay, so we're gonna pop open this one. Yes! I'm trying to match the colors. Yeah, I love this. It is Brout hours. Mash that like button if you're awake. Okay, we're printing out the text for this section. And let's see. This says, get everything ready before the game starts. Or, before the game begins, first complete the preparation work. So, I think we're gonna do... Let's see. I'm gonna say before you begin, set everything up. Nintendo Switch Sports music, is it? Oops, hold on. They didn't know, this is the Wii U music. from it says January 2015. Okay. So we're gonna cover this up. Wait a minute. I need to get the color. Actually, no. I can get the color from. I can get the color from another spot. We'll do like here to make it slightly more saturated. Set the font to 40. Be sure to follow the setup. No. Set everything up. I think that's fine. And we'll slot it right there. We're going to copy this. Let's get our translation. Do you play Switch Sports? I never actually played that. The large stylized text at the top reads video game, star, chess, or board game. And the yellow text below it says game instructions or manual. So let's take a look at what DeepL says. I think since it's so like stylized, it might be a little harder to read. Video game, star, flag, or instructions. Let's do... This music is kind of bumping right now. Reminds me a little bit of the Checker song from Deltarune, Chapter 1. You'll have to show me the Switch Sports later. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna pop open my chat so I make sure I don't miss anything. Dude, I love Super Monkey Ball. I just saw that. We never finished Super Monkey Ball. We got pretty far. It's a hard game, to be fair. You're wearing your Dole shirt. Oh, that's awesome. True monkey spirit. Monkeys strong together. This song is kind of crazy. Almost cleared here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to translate this. Because I don't want to just write like board game here. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably put Mario's Grand Theater up here. And then I'll put like board game instructions underneath. So we'll do like white. Then we make it well, yeah, instructions or manual would work. I think a manual would constitute like multiple pages, but since this is only one page, I wouldn't wager to call it a manual as much. Uh-oh, we got a spam bot. You know what we do with spam bots around here? Somebody do the honors. Kill! Let me see if I can do this and then center it. No, we gotta do what we always do with the spam bots. Can we do this? Let's rotate. Oh, wait, we can't rotate it yet because we gotta bold the text. There we go, and now we can rotate. Let's grab it. Twist just a hair. I think we could find this graphic and then overlay it. Because right now we just kind of colored over it. So before we do anything else... Paper Mario Gallery. This page usually doesn't let me down. See if we can find a transparent version of the cover art there. Usually they don't let me down. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. I don't think it's transparent though. No. But we could probably make it transparent. Oh yeah. We needed this. Used to call me on my... you used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Ah! I think that's good enough. Late night when you need my love. Hey. Wait. Right here I can get rid of this. Let's do 400. Oh, that was super close. I'm usually pretty good at guesstimating the sizes. But we can unified transform from here. Oh, is that perfect or is it perfect? Transform that baby. Oop. Then, if we want it to match the rest of the graphics, we can mess with the saturation and lightness a little bit. Here, wait a minute. This is going to be a little tricky to do on the rotated text. Got to make sure all of this is highlighted. Then we can grow 8. There was a light blue underneath for the outline. I kind of want to follow the pattern. I kind of want to make the blue a little bit darker though, just to make this more prominent. Like, that's good. I like that. Reminds me of like a toothpaste tube. I don't know why. that red, white, and light blue color. It's also like the Luxembourg flag. So we're gonna go back to the thing here. This said... I'm just gonna put instructions on the bottom in yellow. I'm gonna use the yellow from over here though. This music is getting my goat right now. I love this. Let's make the text like, I think 60 might be a little too big. Yeah, let's go for like 33. I think I'll do another rotate too. Ooh, it's doing I forgot. Here, let me fix that. Here we go. You know, I think I like that. That's right, baby. It's all about those power stars. Okay. So we do kind of have to maintain these little people. Try our best. Number 1 says... Each person takes one character figure and places it at the starting position. Number of participants 2 to 3. Alright. This is the 3DS Mii Maker music. I will never get tired of it. I'm going to drag this as well. Let's see. Each player takes one character piece and places it at the starting position. I think I want to use character stand. Yeah, character piece kind of sounds fine too. It looks dingy over here, you know what I mean? It shouldn't look like this. But if I do that, then there's a contrast. Let's take it as we go here. We're gonna use the bucket. Ah! We're so close. Let's get it down just a hair more here. I don't see that as looking too bad. The mermaid girl? Oh, yeah. Wait, stream avatars. Oh, the little things that, like, go on the bottom? Yeah. Dude, Peachy is so awesome. She draws, like, all of her stuff. I'm gonna give her a shout out. Do you want to go check her out? She's got such good art, and she's, like, real sweet. I think you'd like her. Okay. But she's actually drawing mermaid characters for all of her subscribers. So I wanted to subscribe so she could make a mermaid version of Elizabeth. And that means we'd also get a humanoid version of Elizabeth, which would also be really exciting to see. And I think she's going to do a great job with it. I kind of want to make like a humanoid version of her as well, so that I can give some guidelines as to what I'm expecting it to look like. But at the same time, I'm also, like, interested in being surprised. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to raise the font size on this. Oh! 24 is a little too big. We're gonna go for 16. I'm gonna shrink this too. I don't want to middle align it either. I want to left align it. Okay. There we go. Now this, I'm assuming probably just says start space or something, but I have to check because I don't want to get like too lazy and then find out that that wasn't right. Starting position. Okay, yeah. I have to be faithful. Because what else can you be if not faithful? Oh shit. Evil. You could be evil if you wanted to. But I don't roll that way. Well, not all the time. Sometimes I do. Only when I'm feeling extra devious. Like when Gabriel enters the chat. I'll tell you about Gabriel. So my buddy Glower, right? I'm watching him speedrun Paper Mario, and this guy Gabriel just pops up in his chat. And it's just like, Glower, you're the worst speedrunner. And he's like constantly asking him to get on FIFA for some reason. It's just like, oh man, I could be better than you. And then we were all joking, and I said, hey man, you could probably beat Prologue Bowser. Because, you know, you always lose to Prologue Bowser. And he's like, yeah, I probably could. Just all like laughing at him. Dude, we had so many like really funny moments with him. And I was asking him, I said, hey man, is it okay if I subscribe to your channel? I want to be your second subscriber after your mom. We were just shit talking him the entire time, dude, because he was being so rude to Glower. So we were just giving the energy right back to him. And I just had to think of the most creative, awful things to say. Alright, so I'm gonna put each player starts with 10 coins. Nah, dude, it was nasty. So we're gonna set this to black. This is the Wii U Me editor. I'm not usually a mean guy. You know, like, if you give me a reason to troll, I'm gonna troll. Why did they do this? 1, 2, 4, 3. I see that there's arrows here, but like, what was the point? We're gonna follow that same formula just because that's how it was done. Copy and pasty. This says we're gonna get a verification on this. Place 3 mushroom item cards at the locations of the 3 shops on the map. So just, do they have to be mushrooms, or they can just be any? No, I think they have to be mushrooms because there's the item cards are could be anything. All right, let's take this, cover it up. Oh, we gotta respect the arrow here. So I have to go around the arrow, lower the brush size. Gotta be very meticulous, very careful, very demure. And they always said that, demure and mindful, right? That's gonna be us right now. That looks like shit. Alright, hang on. We're gonna turn the brush down a little bit. I think that's acceptable. Nobody's gonna say anything. Alright. Let's move it along. Text. So how do we word this? If you say something, I'm just gonna ignore you, because that's what I usually do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say place one mushroom card, item card, at each of the 3 shops on the map. And then I'm gonna center align this one. That's right align. There we go. Oh boy, do I love ignoring people. Stop ignoring me, ignoring you. The Fairly Odd Parents episode. You know, and I'm actually gonna do this. There, that was better. I'm ignoring you. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna guess that this says mushroom item card and then this one says shop, but I'm gonna check anyway. Let's see. This one says mushroom item. Yeah. We're gonna clone tool real quick. Get a little bit of a bigger brush. Gotta be very careful with how we go over this. This is gonna be so nice when it's done. Hope you guys know that. We've been working hard. Now we're gonna go here. Hardly working. Seems tricky to do this without advanced things like in most vector art and photo manipulation programs. I mean, what other advanced things are there? Or are you talking about like the clone tool like I have, it like being an advanced thing? Are you? I'm trying to see if you're like saying like, oh, you're not doing it the advanced way, and I'm like, I'm probably not. But I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. But yeah, doing this without like GIMP or Photoshop, I would be punching the air right now. I'm trying not to be lazy, you know? I'm trying to take great care when I'm doing this. What's up, Inverted Seal? It's great to see you. Okay, so we're gonna take mushroom, copy, paste. Oh yeah. Stop. Wii Sports Resort. Anybody real ones remember this game? I remember the archery one. I like that one a lot. Holy crap, there's still so much page left. Feels like we've been doing this for like hours. Speaking of which, I gotta get my stream manager up. Am I just like slow? I think I'm just slow. It has been an hour. Okay. We gotta lock in here, guys. Alright, we're gonna copy. Throw it on the old Gemini. What do you got for me? You're doing well with the tools you do have. If you use more advanced editor, vector photo editor like Photoshop, be easier on you. The arrows seem challenging to get it pixel perfect. I'm like, if I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. But that's the thing, inverted C, like even if I did, I don't know all the ins and outs of the vector tools. So I feel like I'm wasting it, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of using the limited skills that I already have. I was born this way. And I'm sure I could probably get this done a hell of a lot faster if I had any knowledge. But you know what? Nobody needs to know that. Because when I get the video out, they're going to think I'm a Vector boss. They're going to think I'm that crocodile from Sonic. His name is Vector. I get what you're saying, yeah. Dude, I'm so like, I don't know. This is one of those examples of me being like skilled at something, but I'm skilled in doing it the wrong way. I've always like just operated like that. Even if that, you know, I think that looks fine. It's whatever. I've just done things my way, and I think that's cool, you know? I'm open to learning stuff every once in a while, but... let's do this first. What do you mean, the fast person? Oh, wait, the first person to pass the shop. You'll get the free mushroom card. I'm gonna say that after the game starts, the first person to pass each shop will get its free mushroom card, because that's essentially what it's trying to say. It's not saying it right. It's like after the game begins, the first person to pass through can be the first to grab the cards. But I like to say that, you know, the first person to pass the shop will get the free mushroom card. It says that you're getting it for free, and that it's saying that you have to pass the shop. So I think that's a little bit more clear, you know? We'll try that, and then we're gonna left edit it. And then drop it down. Turn the font up, slide it over. I'm gonna bold it because I'm a champ. Looks good to me. Number 4. I'm already getting tired, man. What a baby. Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams. What a baby. Okay, so let's do copy this one, paste it, What do you got? Please roll the dice and place the star plucking platform or star stand based on the number on the dice. So basically what it means is if you roll a 1, you place the star at Star Sanctuary Space 1, which I've renamed them to Star Sanctuary Space because it sounds better than Star Plucking Platform or Star Stand. So we're gonna go to this. Pop open my chat. Trying to pay attention to everybody today. Make sure I'm not overlooking anybody. Let's do, okay. Roll the dice. Or roll the die, because there's only one. How did they word this? And place the star. Maybe it is. We'll call it the star stand. At the corresponding Star Sanctuary space. Yeah, because there's a little stand-up star, right? Let me find it. It's in the game asset files. I'm on the English stuff. Like that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I believe it's this. You see these right here? So we're going to take this one because it looks the nicest. I don't know why the star is rotated like that, which I think I'm going to fix that. Like, that just looks wrong. I don't think they put enough effort into that. But, that is a little cardboard stand. If you can see the perforations on the sides, you pop that out of the paper and you fold it up like a stand. So there's 2 of them. Normally there's only supposed to be 1 of each thing, but I think they added an extra one just in case you lose it. I think that's how that works. But we're going to take the nice version of it. I think I might make like a game intended mode where you finish after collecting 1 star, or we have a Mario Party type mode where you have a turn counter instead. So maybe I can find a way to program that into Tabletop Simulator. Okay. Roll the die and place the star stand at the corresponding Star Sanctuary space. So now we can finally get the scoop on these arrow spaces and what the actual intention was for them. Let's copy. And then paste. At the same time, according to the directions marked on the road sign placement spots in the first map, set up the first 6 road sign indicator boards. I'm not sure what that means. Road sign placement spots on the map. Let me open up the board. Let's go to the actual board that we made. I remember seeing some stuff with arrows. Oh yeah, place sign here, so it always is facing this way. So you don't change directions or anything. So the board looks like you go this way, and around here, and up, and through, and down, and left. But then how do you get back to 1? That's what I'm curious about. Because that's it. looks, you're just gonna go back in a loop again. So I'm trying to think about, unless let me check the regular Chinese version of the board. Make sure I didn't make a mistake. Rotates. No, this looks correct. This is the old board, and you can see the improvements made on the new one. I did a lot of work to make this look cleaner and nicer, as you can tell. I used assets from the NoClip website and then pasted them in there, and it makes them look so much better. So I'm wondering how you prevent yourself from getting in an infinite loop here. Because clearly this sign 1 would indicate that you're able to go this way. And then these spaces wouldn't mean anything if you couldn't go up. So I'm not sure. There might be cards that turn the signs, I think. I'll bet you if you pull a chance card, it'd be like, oh, we flipped the direction of the sign. Maybe it'll flip sign 6 to go the other way, and so that you can go down here. That would make the most sense to me, but I haven't looked at all of the cards yet to know. God damn, I'm tired. Staying awake is a battle. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna check Deep L and see what it has to say. Oh man. This is my favorite eShop theme for sure. This was on the last playlist, but I'm listening to it again. Alright, Deep L, what do you got for me? At the same time, follow the directions indicated on the signpost locations on the map to set up the 6 signposts first. So yeah, I think these arrows are going to have to change directions due to some circumstances, like a card. There's no other way it would work. Or else you'd be in an infinite loop. So let's set the stage here. Instead of at the same time, because it doesn't really matter, you just do it after. I'm gonna say next. Place the signs. Signpost. Place the sign stands at the 6. Let me look at the boom. The 6 sign spaces matching the corresponding directions. And how do we make this look better? Yeah, sometimes you gotta like even the text out just to make it look. Yeah, dude, I've been yawning like crazy. I'm just like naturally tired all the time, I think. Dude, I forget every single day to call the dentist because they still haven't scheduled my cleaning yet. I was just thinking about the doctor because the doctor got back to me and said that they were able to do my blood work, but I need to figure out what the results are of the blood work. I managed to get that done on Friday. I want to get mine done. It's gonna hurt, but like, I want it done. Look how dingy dirty this section is. We're gonna translate it and then clean it up good. This translation, I like it. What song do we got? Photo select 3DS. Painful, but you thugged it out. I'm glad. Yeah, I hope they get me in here soon. Preparation work is now successfully completed. One more point to note. Under normal circumstances, only one die can be used to determine the movement of characters. Let's double check that that's the case. Gemini's been pretty on point with most of the translations. That wraps up the preparations. One more thing to keep in mind. Generally, you can only use one die to determine a character's movement. Okay, yes. So everything looks good on that. I'm gonna ellipse select here. And then we're just gonna shrink the ellipse just a hair. That's not even gonna matter. Brother, this section is so dirty, dingy. We're gonna clean it up. I'm gonna exclude the red section though. That way the red stays untouched. And then we just go like this. This music is something. That's fair. I like that. Let's do this. Yeah, they put the X-ray in my mouth, and that was crazy. Because you have to, like, bite down on it, and I, like, gag. What's up, Dirge? Let's see here. Yeah, I have small mouth too. Playing Minecraft. So now we're gonna set the size up to like 16. I like that. And then we're gonna center align it. There we go. Yeah, dude, they gave, like, I was able to do adult size x-rays for all of them except for like the very last one where they put like the back corner and then they had to grab the kid one. I think it was the back corner. I don't remember which one. But I know they had to grab a kid one for like a single one. And it was, ugh, it was just all uncomfortable. Alright, so we're like, just under halfway done with this, it looks like. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm just reading this, like, how much stuff I'm gonna have to copy and paste. Okay, here we go. Green text says... Is that literally the same thing? No. Okay, so the Gemini is broken. I'm gonna... I have to sometimes make a new conversation. Yosha! Okay, here we go. Deep L, what do you got for me? Alright, let the game begin. Make sure to read the rules carefully. Spawn up to 60, 48, 30, 25. There we go. Right about there. Check chat. Everything's looking good. You got a live stream, Dirge. You're gonna need it. This board game is gonna take years off my life. Maybe I'll take it from you. I mean, I'll show you what I've gotten done so far. Let me show you this first. Okay, hang on. We have gotten the... Oh, I said you got a live shroom, and I said you'll need it, and then I said maybe I'll need it because this is taking forever. I got the 1 coin card, the 2 coin card, the 10 coin card. The board is done. The Destiny cards are done. The intro flyer is done. The Power Star card is done. And halfway done with this. But what's left is the chance cards. We have the lucky cards, and we have the shop cards. Then half of the instructions and some of the labeling for the pop-up standees if we decide to do that. But I don't think we're going to need to do the labeling for the pop-up standees because they're not going to be visible in the actual game itself. We'll take it a step at a time. These rules aren't even going to be like... You know, what I might do is put the... You remember in Pungeon Club 22 in Game 1, we actually had the instruction sheet on the table. I think I might do the same thing here. But we did decide on Mario's Grand Theater. I like the way this turned out. This looks like a very 90s. 2000s, you know? Everything looks like semi-official, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's... I recognize some of these characters. I'll bet you this just says start. Let's see. Let's see if I'm learning Chinese. How to say Paper Mario in Chinese. Maybe the guy like slaps you. Yeah, it says let's play. And my son Senchi. I'm like fighting for my life right now. Just trying to stay awake. I was able to stream on like non-work days and stuff. I mean, I guess I did stream on a work day coming home that Friday. But no, Friday I had off. Never mind. How come it's not drawing over this? Oh, it's because it's selected. We're getting somewhere here. Clone Tool is definitely my best friend. Relationship ended with Paint Tool. Clone Tool is now my best friend. Dun, dun, dun. There's that big crusty seam in the paper. Take one challenge at a time here. this hobby would end a lot of relationships. What, like localizing board games, or what are you talking about? Like graphic design. That looks good. We're gonna take the text. You ended your relationship with the paint tool. Yeah. And then clone tool was my best friend, is what I said. So we're gonna do red, right? Yeah, red with the white outline. Coffee sounds tasty. I just wish it woke me up. I don't know what's wrong with me. It was like, I can't function without coffee. I wish it woke me up. 'Cause I'm so damn tired all the time. It doesn't wake you up either? Jumping jacks. Dude, I was talking about that today. I was talking about when I gave a presentation to my 5th graders. And the 5th graders, I was talking to them about stress and how you can get rid of stress. And they really enjoyed the presentation. And I talked about how you can get stress relief from endorphins. And so I told them to summon the dolphins, because endorphins and dolphins sound similar. I said, summon the dolphins by doing some physical activity, running around, doing jumping jacks, jumping on your trampoline, wrestling, playing basketball. Just getting your body moving gets those chemicals going. And they really liked that. And so all the kids have to do a worksheet after I give them out. And they usually do pretty good on it, but some of the kids, they write like ridiculous answers, and it's hilarious to look through them. Japanese man. Fork are you dolphin? Oh my god. Ah shit. Okay, hold on. Take this layer, bring it down, as we do. There we go. Man, there's so much left. I need a drink of water, dude. Push the button, please. There we go. It was a little slow. Look, Mario's talking in this one. This isn't like you, Mario. I took a massive sip. I needed that bad. Look, some of this shit is vertical. And that's another reason why Gemini is going to be the GOAT here. Here's the big brother Luigi to give you a big heaping spaghetti pile from Ascione. Hello, Mario. Alright, next. Alright, Deepel, give me the heaping spaghetti pile of it for Ascione. Players take turns rolling the dice and move the number of spaces indicated by the roll. Man, how many times have I said that in the other Paper Mario video? Man. I just saw what you sent me, Usagi. The Indie Game Joe cleaning cartridges. Dude, I don't want to look at dirty ass cartridges. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay, let me pop this open. We're gonna pop this open. Ironically say hello and hit a deep voice. That's so funny. We have one of our friends that joins like our Discord calls and stuff. From like me and my cousin's friend group, and he would join the call and be like, "Hello." So we'd all start doing that, and it wasn't even him like doing that on purpose. That was just his voice. So we'd always just get him with it. Hello. I don't know. It's a little dingy dirty. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna hit him with the, Go off, dude. I hate when GIMP does this. I see. What's up? Let's go like that. I think I'm gonna left align it too, because I'm crazy like that. Yoink. Bold it. We got some vertical text here, which is gonna like be really annoying and frustrating. Because how am I gonna write this? Praying it's something that I don't need. What did it say? I'm praying it doesn't read it left or right. I gotta pay attention to see. Oh no, it's doing it correctly. It's reading it like right to left. It's like up and down, and then the right line is first. So it's that like newspaper kanji type stuff. If you have items, you may use only one before you roll the die. Okay. That is important information. I just have to be careful about how I write it here. What's up, Tuna Leary? It's an honor and a privilege to have you in chat. I am doing decent. I am very tired, but I'm always tired, so I can't make that excuse anymore. I just have to thug it out. You know what? There's plenty of real estate here. This should be more than fine. Wait, we can only use one before you. I know it says, it sounds redundant, like it says if you have items, you can only use one item each turn, or you can only use one each turn before your turn begins. But like, there's no real good way to explain that, I feel like. That doesn't sound redundant. Unless you have any other suggestions, but I'm going with that for now. My money is on this saying dice, or like die or something. Roll the dice, yeah. Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice. By chance they came upon a devil's game, and they pay the price. Okay, let's exit that. We're gonna do roll the dice. Did anybody play Cuphead? I loved that game. It was really hard, and then I started getting good at it. DMCA, that's funny. Alright, I gotta... Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I didn't translate it. Copy. What is this music? Slideshow Sparkle, DSI. Move the number of spaces. I'm just gonna write move that number of spaces. The song sounds like something you'd hear in like Super Monkey Ball. But it's using that slide bass that Mario Party 4 uses a lot. Appreciated the art, but didn't like the game. Dude, the game was hard as hell. But I did love the art style. It was all hand-drawn. What's up, Yoshi or Steven Crawford? It's nice to meet you. Super Monkey Ball music. I don't know. Would that get me, like, shot on sight by Sega? No, Sega doesn't care as much as Nintendo does. But I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Super Monkey Ball 2 OST. Better yet, I want to listen to Monkey Billiards OST real quick. And then I will move on to the other ones. Because this song goes so hard. I'll never forget Monkey Billiards, dude. I was so good at that. Alright. Dude. Nice to meet you. I see you're a Paper Mario fan. If I wasn't, this would be kind of shocking. No, just my Paper Mario model, my Boo girlfriend over here, my Paper King logo, my stream overlay, you know. She's not my girlfriend. I don't know. Actually, is she? I don't know the lore. I haven't come up with lore for Elizabeth that deep yet. I'm friend zoning myself, like, preemptively. It's all just a coincidence, yeah. Boom, bang. Okay, let's see. After rolling the dice and moving to a space, the symbol in that space determines which of the following scenarios applies. Okay, so I'm gonna localize this in a very more friendly way. Sometimes I like to take my liberties whenever they're not too egregious. Had a lot of drinks and the DJ started playing Monkey Ball music. Dude, did you ever, like, you know when I like holds the milk up to his mouth and he doesn't open his mouth to drink it? I thought that was the funniest shit ever. And I would do it all the time. I love Paper Mario so much, and I actually found a game that's inspired by Paper Mario. Which game is it? Is it the Ever After game? Because I've heard that one has been popular recently. Is it Escape from Ever After, I think it's called? Baby... I played Baby a lot. I think when I became an adult, I started leaning more towards Gone Gone. But I would have no trouble going back to Baby if I, you know what I mean? If I had to. Bug Fables, Usagi's on YouTube now. Escape from Ever After, yeah. Bug Fables was so good. Rolling to die and moving to a space. I would say after rolling the die, you can land on the following spaces. I know it's not quite as robust as after rolling the dice and moving to a space, the symbol in that space determines which the following scenarios applies. But I don't feel like it needs to be that, you know, like, eloquent. You know what I mean? We know what it means. Let's get to the point here. And I think you should play Bug Fables, Usagi. I think you should stream it, actually. And I would watch it. Good news, although it does provide me more work to do, but the good news is I have all of these spaces, and we're gonna grab them real quick. It's adorable, and it's such a good game. It's literally just like old Paper Mario. I think it's probably the greatest, like, mock-up Paper Mario game that they ever made. With Monkey Soccer. Let me grab the just the full OST. Also, Monkey Billiards goes so hard. There you go. Yes, I love this song. Oh my god. Fallout. Oh my god. It's such a good game. And the music is spectacular. Like, everything about the game. Give me a brow, if you agree. No, Bug Fables is pretty new. It's on the Switch. And it's on Steam and stuff like that, too. I'm gonna go to 100. Nope. Let's cut it in half. 139. Oh yeah, I'm so stupid. I can't math right now. I'm gonna do 137. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so let's zoop this out here. The amount of effort we put in is going to be synonymous with the amount of positive feedback we're gonna get. Maybe not like 1-to-1. Dude, why are the stars like upside down? Like, this one's got crooked eyes. I just don't like it. It doesn't look right. Look, this star's upside down too. This one's sideways. And I'm going to fix that. Even if it's like not localized, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't it doesn't have to be localized. I'm going to do that. It just bothers me too much. Genuinely. At the volcano level. Did I accidentally close out of something? No, I didn't. Okay, we're gonna rotate this. Cut the size in half. 342 is 171. And then we're gonna do none. Why does that look lovely? Hey, Bob After Dark Plays. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. We've been getting lots of friendly faces on Twitch. This is like the most followers I've gotten in such a long time. Hope you stick around. There's a lot to see and do here. Welcome to Paper King channel. I am just a normal guy who likes video games and decided to become a VTuber. I'm one of the more like normal people VTubers that you'll probably meet. But I put a lot of effort into my work and what I do. First time viewer watcher, Paper Mario 64 is my favorite game of all time. My friend, you are in the perfect place because Paper Mario 64 is my favorite game of all time. And guess what we have today? We are restoring an iQue N64 board game for Paper Mario. And this is such a unique little piece of history. I'm doing a little bit of localizing on it. And it's taken some time, but we're doing great with it. Where is that picture that I just had? I did a copy and paste, so it should be called pasted layer. I think it's this one. Yep. Drag that underneath. But you're in for a real treat. We got all these game assets and we're restoring them. Everything's going to be put in English, and I'm going to put it on Tabletop Simulator for everyone to play. So you, my friend Bob, will be able to play this game. And I'm very excited to bring this to the public. And a lot of people also seem to be excited because this is the most activity my stream has gotten in a very long time. We're going to make one heck of a video on it. We already have made a video in the past about a Japanese Paper Mario board game that was completely different from this one. It has 22 different mini games inside of it that all use little mahjong tiles. And I spent 6 months putting this in Tabletop Simulator, translating it with my friend Eli, and just making the game playable. We used Lua scripting to make the programming seamless. The game turned out awesome. So I recommend you watch the video on that. Yeah, this is an awesome resource. But I'm going to remake that Ponjin Club 22 video with my VTuber model because I made that video back before I even had my VTuber model. So it's going to have updated, you know, stuff about it. I'm going to fix some minor mistakes that I made, just things like that. So there's a lot coming, and I really hope that you stay a permanent part of my channel because I'm really excited for you to see everything that we do here. And we will keep pushing the boundaries of what the community believes is possible. I believe the Paper Mario community is still going strong, and I want to provide something new and unique that the community hasn't done yet. And this is my purpose right now. And thankfully these are translating like perfect size. So we're gonna keep it up here. As you can see, some of these assets are blurry. Somebody was kind enough to post this online a few years ago, and I've decided to take it and take care of it. Favorite part of Paper Mario is the party characters. Do they make an appearance in the game? My girl, Bo. So the thing is, they don't. I mean, you'll see them on some of the graphics. Like, here's Bo and just a regular Goomba for some reason, and Cooper. But if you look on the intro flyer here, there is an introduction to the game, and also this Mario's Grand Theater is what we've decided to call the board game. And so this talks about the story of the game, where Bowser comes in, steals the Star Rod, and then it shows the introduction for the characters, which we've all ported into English. And it doesn't show Bo in this one, but it shows Mario's friends. And so it kind of is all encompassing in that regard. But I will be posting all of these resources on a Google Drive link, as well as putting them in the board game project files. Let me take a quick sip of water. If you aren't following me on YouTube yet, Bob, please feel free and follow me there, because YouTube is like my main platform. And whenever I do upload a full detailed video on this, that's where it's going to be uploaded. We're also on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Bob After Dark. Do you see my little boo up there, up in the corner? Or she's up right above my head. So that is an OC character that we made called Elizabeth. Me and my little sister Val. And I had the idea for the design, but she actually made it look good because my art isn't always great. I've gotten a little better recently, but she's just on another level. Talented. Brilliant. And so, this little Elizabeth here, if you pay 300 channel points, I think it's 350. Yeah, it's 350. You can make her say stuff. I'm going to make her say something.
Thank you, Bob After Dark.
Yeah, thank you, Bob After Dark. And so what we're going to do is when we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to be unveiling the Paper Partner Roadmap. And so we're going to show all of the new partners that are going to be available for the Paper King channel. And for every 1,000 subs we get, we're going to add a new partner.
I agree. Bo is goated.
Bo is goated. We're going to be adding a new partner. And we're going to add redeems for you to switch between the partners. And it's going to make different ones appear on my screen. We're going to figure out how that works. But in the meantime, it's just me and Elizabeth. She's been my ride or die for quite a while now. But the next partner, I can't give away too much information, but it is going to be a male Bob-omb character. And me and Val are working with her behind the scenes. And he's going to turn out awesome. So I hope you stick around for that. But yeah, I like drawing the characters. And like, even if it doesn't look great, you know, it's the memories and the thought behind it, you know. But we have all kinds of original designs planned out. I have so many cool ideas, and I guarantee you're going to like all of them. So if you know anybody else that likes Paper Mario like you do, send them over. Get them to sub to the YouTube. We are so close to 3,000, and I want this new partner to be a reality. All right. Oh my god, I remember this music. Also, if you're on Twitch, you have access to redeems to change the color of stream. I made 6 different overlays, so you can experience stream in all kinds of different colors. I put a lot of effort into these, and the redeems themselves took a while, so feel free to play along with that. You can also change my colors. For example, I have all of the emblems of the Mario characters.
It's me, Mario.
Cool beans, right? Alright, so let's get back to what we were working on. Right now we were on this item space. 296 divided by 2 is 198. I do believe. 296 divided by 2. Or wait a minute. Maybe I'm not right. No, it's 140... No. 148. Pardon me, not 198. I'm being silly right now. Hello, Mario. There we go, that looks a lot better. Sometimes my math skills are not where they need to be. I think too quickly. I used to be really good at, like, division in my head. We get a Bowser space up next. Boom. If you pay 500 channel points, you can make me draw a Pokemon. And the Pokemon drawings are always great. I draw them in MS Paint. Right now I'm drawing them in GIMP because I'm already in the program. 284 is 142. But I love drawing Pokemon. I'm not the best artist, but I think that's what makes my drawings so funny. And then whenever they do turn out good, it's like extra exciting as well. Dude, this song is bumping. This reminds me of, what is his name, like Dr. Cryboard from WarioWare. Real ones know what I'm talking about. $312 is 156. There is a hit whack to redeem, but only when I'm playing Paper Mario you can use it. Well, you can use it, but I just won't do it if I'm not playing Paper Mario. Or wait, I hit the wrong button. But I try to add all kinds of player interesting things to the stream to make it more fun. Sometimes I have a good personality, but, you know, I think having more stuff to do will help make up for my dull and drabness every once in a while. So 297, that'd be 148 I'm gonna do, round down. What if it makes you open Paper Mario just so you can hit whack and leave? I probably could like rig up StreamerBot to make it open a program so that it would just pop open the emulator in front of my face. That'd be kind of crazy. I've just never tried to do that though. I think I'm gonna keep these on the bottom the same. Do you have a DeviantArt with a backlog of past Pokemon art? No, the art just kind of gets sprinkled into my Discord server. If you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. I never thought about backlogging my art because I never thought it was like backlog worthy. This is like probably the best one that I've made yet, was this this Brout. But if you look at this Suicune, this looks like more of like what you would expect to get into. Just like derpy looking stuff. I have a couple other ones on my desktop. Let's find another image. I usually have them named funny things. Like, let's see. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Join the Discord. I appreciate that. I'm looking right now to find one. Nihilego doing the sponge. This is him doing the Squidward dance from the that one episode where they were all throwing tomatoes at him, and then SpongeBob cleans. Oh brother, this guy stinks. We have this one I did yesterday. Was Porygon wants steak? Or was this on Saturday night? I don't remember. But you see how the water looks really nice? I just took like marble of a steak and then I colored it blue and then made that the water. I saw that was like a TikTok art hack and I wanted to do it to be funny. But all you do is go down and you request a Pokemon and you just type the name of the Pokemon and I'll make it. And then I usually make it do random funny weird stuff. Like, oh, the only thing about this request was Porygon 2. And so I made him on the beach with Magikarp in the water and the sun. The request was only Nihilego, so I made him doing the Squidward dance. The only thing about this request was Suicune, but I wanted to draw a Brout because somebody mentioned Brout in chat. And like, so we always add them doing something or doing something funny. There was a Typhlosion one that I made. I just have to find it. I don't remember what I named that one. Boink on the Mala menu. This one was good. Somebody asked me to draw Malamar, and so I made Malamar getting ready to cook Spoink on the grill. I want to see. What's your favorite Pokemon, Bob? Be sure to save your points. What's up, Draco Paws? I'm just showing off my Pokemon drawings. This one of Malamar cooking Spoink on the grill. We had... I'm scrolling up to see if there's any other ones on my desktop, right? Oh! On my way to... Oh my god, thank you so much, Bob!
Oh my god!
Also, if you saw that crazy clip for my subscription thing, that's a clip on my channel of me hitting the 10 times super guard against Magnus von Gravel 2.0. An ad just hit as you said, no! Dude, that hurts. Oh my god. Reload the page. Oh wait, you can't hear me. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna fish up my clip so you can see it. This is like, I think it's like the top clip on my page. Definitely has the most views. But it's one of my favorite moments of all time. There, I posted the clip. It is such a banger. What's up, Bal? Oh, we already drew this one a long time ago. This one isn't new. But I was just showing off some of my drawings because we have a new viewer. And so he's going to save up and get his favorite Pokemon done. Okay, so there we go. Exit it out. We are continuing on with this. Oh, man. So, we have a lot of translation to do. I'm wondering if I can just copy all of this. Drink's trying to kill Miss Piggy for Claymate's love. What is... Oh there, Jinx, we're your friends. Shut up, Miss Piggy. I'm gonna kill you. Hang on. Alright. We got a drawing in the house. We got some Super Monkey Ball music in the bag, so we are like locked in. Bob, if you wanted to know what the notification looks like, look at the clip that I posted in chat. And then picture the Ultra Instinct theme behind it. From Dragon Ball Super. That's what it is. Hands need to be around the neck. Alright, so we've got a lot of work to do here. So I have to draw Jinx. Oh yeah, and I also... Bob, I have to draw these without looking at a reference, which makes it like infinitely harder. But usually I'm pretty good at it because these are like Gen 1 Pokemon. So I don't have as much trouble because I remember the Gen 1 Pokemon pretty good. So we're just gonna make the outline here real quick. We're just gonna draw like a bean shape. Trust, it'll work out. Okay. And then we're gonna draw... And then we gotta draw another layer on this. Then we're gonna erase the black part here. Oh wait, the eraser color is black. So we're gonna have to get rid of the bean shape underneath. I'm gonna use a bigger eraser for. So you get to see the magic at work here. I don't know why it's taking me like this entire stream to just do this one page. It's a severe skill issue. I need to get like huge gripper hands around the neck. This is gonna be a challenge. Okay, so Jinx. We have to think about the shape here. She's got like a bra on. I don't know who designed this. Poliwhirl. I love Poliwhirl. So you're in good company, my friend. Hang on. These are 13. We're gonna take it down a notch. Come on now. We have to make the fun balloons just right. God damn it. When you realize that you can't draw. Okay. What if we just made her bald? Because Miss Piggy snatched her weave. You can't say that with a straight face. Hang on. I think that's acceptable. Okay, so we have to... Hang on, we gotta make this a little smaller. There's like no more room for her head. I need to make her bean top a little bigger. I'm gonna make her bean top a little bigger. That sounds so gross. No head? Then he slams the skateboard. Dude, I'm jamming out to this monkey ball music right now. Let's try... Oh my god. Whites. Does this work? No. No. Ah! Why does it do that? Okay, there we go. Really didn't help me at all. That's a little better. They made Jinx purple. Right? She used to have like black skin, but I guess that was like a racist thing, which I never really understood. I mean, I kind of get it now, but like when I was a kid, I didn't think about it like that. So we're gonna make her look pissed off. The problem is I have her at a front-facing angle. And so she's not gonna be able to choke properly. You know what I mean? Because she's like... Can I fix that? I might be able to fix that. Hang on. I just have to change the shape of the fun bag there. We gotta get a little technical here. We're philosophical. I'm like taking this a little too seriously. I'm back to normal. So what we need to do, I think, is we need to make this side of her like a little thinner than the other side. Oh yeah, Monkey Billiards is back.
I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win.
I'm a number one. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna make the other Bazonger a little bit narrower. Dude, this is not gonna look good at all. This looks so bad. That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna do a big eye on this side, right? And normally she's got like round eyes, you know, but I'm gonna give her angry looking eyes. But she's pissed off this time. Okay, that's actually good. I take back everything I said. I'm a genius. Alright. I'm an artistic genius now. I need to make the mouth. We're gonna do another layer. This feels like it is against the spirit of the Redeem to make like 2 layers. But just for my own health, I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then No, this is gonna turn out okay. It always looks like it's gonna be bad, and then it usually turns out fine. She's looking good. She's got like a middle part, I think. Like this. Now it looks like Chikorita. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. How do we want to do this? These two little strands of hair. So now we just gonna have to fill it in the same way. I'm losing track of where the lines are. This looks awful now. Okay, well. Let's see here. I think I need to color it so it doesn't look as bad. And then her arms. So her arms need to be strangling. So we have to, like, put her shoulder right here. And then we put another arm right here. Right about there. Okay. So this is a mess right now, but we're going to address it. Let's do some fill in here. This is definitely going to be one of the not as good drawings on this channel so far, but we have to finish it out. I always say that and then it turns out good though, so let's see. The Super Monkey Ball music is giving me energy, so we'll just ride with it. We're gonna give her purple skin to be respectful. Oh shit, hang on. Okay, we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna do a pink. I wonder how it... Oh wait, it's because the threshold is so high. There we go. Okay, now we need the pink again. Oh man, what a challenge. Okay. So her dress is red. I know that. But her bra is also red. Oh, Jesus Christ. So that means if her bra is also red, that means that the trim around it has to be like gold. You know what I mean? Yeah, that looks right. I'm gonna make this yellow. So her arms... She's got white sleeves and like purple hands. Okay, so we're gonna... Hold on. I gotta actually draw a hand. Give me me a second. That actually is kind of crazy. Hold on. Mrs. Piggy and Kermit can have references, just not Jinx. That's fine. I should be able to do both of them without references too, to challenge myself a little bit. Jinx kind of has these like fluffy sleeves. Something needs to be done about all of these little lines in here though. This is a well-needed break from what I was working on. 'Cause I was looking at like all the stuff that I still had left to do, and I was like, oh god. So I appreciate the redemption there. Okay, and then down here we got to make the what is this from? Monkey Race 2 Advance. How do I not remember this? Okay. Purple hands. Having to put two hands around the neck is going to be an interesting challenge for me. Let's go back to black here. The thumb, wait a minute. Yeah, the thumb's also going to be on the top. I'm trying to picture this. So this should be the open part of the hand. That means the nails should be visible on here. And then this part should have... Because whenever she's clasping like that, the nails should be visible. I do believe. Trying to not make this take too long. Okay, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. She just looks like a regular pig, right? And just has the long hair, but she has eyelashes too. So let's... I feel like her arms need to extend out longer for the choke. So I don't know if I have a whole lot of room for this. Gonna look so cursed, dude. Hang on. John Pork is calling, by the way. She looks too relaxed. But it's because it's her eyelashes and stuff. I need to make her pupils like really wide. This is awful. Hang on. Okay, so we need, I think this looks good. Does this look like Miss Piggy? Like, if you looked at it? Shit. Yeah. This is so dumb. Alright, now we need, pink? Or, like, just pigskin color. That's so bad. Like a darkish mauve color for the mouth here. And then get purple. This is gonna be good, I think. Get some blush color for that. This is so bad. Okay. Shut up, Miss Piggy. I'm gonna kill you. Let me... I don't know what her body looks like. She's probably not that bad. There you go. That looks a bit more appropriate. And then we'll give her like shoes. You know what I mean? Like high heel shoes. So bad. Like give her like give her the high heels. And then she needs to have a dress on too. What if she wore the same dress? And then like she was mad because she wore the same color when she knew Kermit was gonna be there. And then I'm being so stupid right now. People are gonna wonder what I'm doing when they hop in stream. And then we're gonna... It's so bad. I hope you like this. Val. I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so we need to do... I'm gonna give her blue heels. This music's going hard right now. And then... we gotta have Kermit, but Kermit's gonna be like no weighing. Do you know what I mean by no weighing? I'm gonna pull up the image so you guys can see what I mean by that. This is what Kermit's gonna be doing. He's gonna... Dead ass, I am literally going to trace this image, actually. Alright. So we're gonna put him here. I can't take it, dude. It's so funny. Okay. Hang on. We're gonna... we made the canvas size a little bit wider, like... There. This is so funny. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then I think we're gonna flatten the image. Because we're done with this. And we're gonna draw this out here. This is so bad. Let's use the same size. Val, are you still here? This is so good. Okay, so we've traced. Now we just have to get the head shape. This is gonna be so good, dude. So, okay, let me think. We just pretty much have to... Wait, Kermit's got a big mouth, actually. Dude, what does Kermit look like? Like, I know exactly what he looks like. Okay. Hang on. We gotta figure out how we're gonna make this work with his head. Because his head's not like normal shape. Like his eyes kind of pop out. You know what I mean? This makes it hard. I have an idea. We're gonna go like this. Hang on. Okay, and then I don't think he has like a nose, but it's kind of like shaped, you know what I mean? And then his eyeballs are just gonna kind of pop out like this. This one's gonna look really bad, actually. So I'm trying to map this to like human anatomy when I should just draw a Kermit head. See you in a little bit, Usagi. Let me do a little bit of fixing on this. Oh man, I have to get rid of this actually, because dude, the monkey target music. Oh my god, I needed this right now. Oh man, okay. We're gonna do... This is gonna look so bad. He's got like these eyes that go like this. Dude, I love Super Monkey Ball music. Wow. What if we just did this? I'm gonna cheat again. Okay, that looks good for the color. So we're gonna take the color that's surrounding it. Perfect. gonna fill this in. And then use that. We're gonna use some smudge action here. Okay, hang on. We're getting somewhere here. Now we need white. What can we do here? I think we just have to fill in the circle. We're gonna use pencil tool. It's so bad. Get black. And then we have to fill the mouth in with like red, I think. I think the colorize tool saved us here. It still looks awful. I think we just have to simplify it. It doesn't look like him. But he's got a yellow little thing around him. You know what I'm talking about? That thing. Longer nose, pointed. He has a nose? I thought he didn't have a nose. Maybe that's why it looks weird, is that he doesn't have one normally. They use like a darker color. I mean, I definitely could have done this better, but I think it's really funny anyway. Like, I think if I try it again later, I could probably make like an actual Kermit version of this. It's, I guess you can like tell what's going on with it, right? I'll be like, oh, hell no. That's what I'm gonna put. And then we're gonna make it big. And then, yeah. Sometimes I just love saying, oh, hell no. Alright. Jinx choking Miss Piggy .png. We're gonna save it to the desktop. Thanks for the redeem. Definitely could have been a little better than it was, but that's cool. What's our time looking at here? We're almost at 3 hours already, dude. Brutal. And we still have so much left. Okay. I wonder if I can translate more at once. I'm going to try translating this whole section and then say Okay, here's a translation for each space and icon showing the image moving from left to right. So we're gonna, yeah, let's give this a shot here. Man, this soundtrack is so good. Bam, bam. We're gonna do green space with the red background. It normally says green hexagon, but we're not gonna write it like that. Obtain 3 gold coins. So we're gonna... It's a lot of work. Make it a little bit bigger. Put it right there. Then we're gonna do... They're very generous for making the red space only take 1 coin away. Because normally it takes away 3 in all the Mario Party games. It could be structured differently because of the you can only get 1 star to finish the game rule. Red space. We're gonna finish this paper and then probably get off. I know this was like a very uneventful stream, but it seems like everybody's been having fun, so. I kind of had an idea what these meant, but I just wanted to get the translations to be safe. I need this, there we go. So I think it's important that, you know, we try to stay faithful to the translation, or the original translation. So we're gonna write black, lose 1 coin. Drag it up. Font size 14. Mushroom icon. Chinese. Man, I just thought about my friend Aurora. We should totally make her play Monkey Ball. She would hate it. She does not like platformer games, especially ones that are hard. And Monkey Ball is as hard as it comes, dude. Let's do Lucky Space, we'll call it. Even though it's like an mushroom icon, you have to draw a lucky card. So that would make the most sense. Double checking DeepL to make sure. Draw a lucky card, plug instructions in the card. Okay. Awesome. Hey Jinx! Thank you so much for the follow. We just did a crazy drawing and we're finally back on like track with what we were normally supposed to be doing. I hope you're having a great Monday. So we are going to draw one lucky card and follow the instructions on the card. I'm gonna make it 13. Ah! I don't mind not bolding these ones. This is the monkey fight music. I remember this like it was yesterday. I appreciate the flow a lot. If you're not kept up with what we're doing, we're taking a Chinese Paper Mario board game from the iQue N64, and we're turning it into English and making it playable. Oh, wow. How'd you find my Twitch? That's nice of you to come join on from TikTok. I don't even think I have my Twitch posted on TikTok, so I'm glad you came looking for me. Bowser icon. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna call it the Bowser space. Clip of me playing Sunshine. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was the triple jump viewfinder one. I love that trick. So yeah, we're doing a little less gaming over the last couple streams. We're like kind of shifting focus to an important topic here. Well, I think it's important, but uncovering this old board game and making it playable for the masses. If you haven't seen, I have a YouTube channel as well, Hey Jinx. I recommend you go there. That's actually my main platform, if you didn't know. I have another video on a Japanese Paper Mario board game that was only released in Japan. And I spent 6 months with a friend of mine translating it and putting it into Tabletop Simulator. And we play tested it, and it's available for everyone to play on Tabletop Simulator. As long as you have the game, you can download it. So feel free to subscribe on YouTube. If you like the little boo above me, her name is Elizabeth. And you can make her talk with text-to-speech. But once we hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to be introducing a new paper partner as well as a paper partner roadmap. So every 1,000 subscribers to the Paper King channel, we're going to be getting a new little buddy. And you're going to be able to call them out in stream and talk to them. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I really look forward to showing these guys off. My little sister Valaine was here a minute ago, and she is gonna draw these out. She drew out the original concept for Elizabeth, and I'm obsessed with her to this day. So she's talented. So we're gonna make some crazy stuff happen here. But thank you so much for joining, Hey Jinx. The TikTok has been blowing up. I was shocked to see how far it had come, because I had been just starting posting on TikTok again after probably a few months of not posting, and then I just started posting more informational videos, and it seemed like a lot of people liked those. Tomorrow's lessons? Oh man, I want to go ice skating so bad. I'm so jealous. This page is gonna have a lot of layers on it too. It's tiring me out, but I have to keep my energy up a little bit. I do want to eat after this. Bowser Space. A lady fest. Oh, I'm definitely showing up. You're gonna help introduce me to some ice skating ladies. What about that one behind you that was just like going crazy on your video? She's incredibly talented. Oh, hang on, I gotta... Or wait, no, I don't have to do that. Never mind. The question mark icon. Draw one chance card and follow the instructions on the card. Do it for me, Val. Problem is, even if I did get to know them, they're way too far away. And I can't move to California. I'd be broke. And I wouldn't want to live there anyway. The weather's nice, but that's like all it has going for it for me, and the beaches. And In-N-Out. Don't forget In-N-Out. In-N-Out's godlike. I love that place. There we go. I think I'm just gonna put a question mark. And then just put question mark space. Don't forget to give me any phone numbers. Do me a favor. Alright, we're gonna do here. Question mark space. I think that's appropriate. We're gonna do 18. Oh man, look how much shit there is left. Okay. Flower shop icon. You can use gold coins to purchase items. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm just gonna make this say shop. It's got a really small little window anyway. That'd be perfect to write shop in. Make it a little bit bigger. And I'm just gonna write use coins to purchase items. I'm cutting it real close. Oh my god. There we go. So black. Use coins to... What's up, Bob? We made a little bit of progress. What I kind of want to do, actually... I kind of want to move this over. I'm being extra right now, but... it's worth it. What'd you get up to while you were gone there, Bob? I like that more because it's more centered. What's with this? Blue arrow, weight position. Star platform, goal. Oh my gosh. Star platform alternative position. No event occurs. Prepping for your stream. Oh, that's like awesome. I hate that they wrote this vertically because I can't do anything with it. Alright, let's... I'm gonna write down here potential star spawn area. Roll the die to determine which space, which star sanctuary this star will reside. How do we make this work? Trying to make it like somewhat neat. I think that's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's do... I'll probably just write Star Stand. I want to, like, you know, stick with, like, Power Star or, like, Star Sanctuary, but Star Stand is just going to have to be how we do it for this one. Stando user. Okay. It fits. I will say you can buy a star for 20 coins when you pass this space. I mean, everybody that plays Mario Party knows what this is, but... What's up, Turquoise? Yeah, we're... Oh. I've been working myself like a dog today. Okay. Let me go back here and kind of crop off this little junk. Just looks nicer that way. Wow, we're so close. Not really. Look how much stuff there is left. Okay. I don't even know what this is all trying to say. Cause like, there's this. Oh my god. Okay. We're working on it. After the drawn card takes effect, immediately place it back at the bottom of the corresponding card deck. Bottom paragraph. If a card begins with the words next round, first place it underneath. Okay, I get it. Your character piece. Once it takes effect in the next round, then put it back. Okay, okay. So let's get rid of these. This is a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it. So we're gonna steal this blue color. Let's fold it and bring it up a little bit. Drag it over a little. There we go. I like that. Free drop. Anyone remember that? What's up, Twitch? Oh my god, it's Twitch! My day has been saved. I've waited my whole life for this moment. Your wisdom teeth taken out. Just today? Pay me. Oh my god. What are you doing, like, on your phone? You should be, like, resting. What do you mean? You should be resting. 20-hour power nap. Oh, 20-minute. Oh, okay. 20-hour would have been great. Yeah, I had mine pulled in 2019. You probably weren't even born yet, Twitch. You guys are all Gen Alpha youngsters. I was born right after. No, I know you're of age. Technically, I'm Gen Z too. You're what, like early 20s, right? You're older than Val and them. You're 19? Like, actually? I thought you were early 20s. Didn't you tell me that? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you are a fetus. God dang. You just lied. I love lying and spreading misinformation. They said, I didn't even read that, and you said the same thing as me. Mr. Information and I aren't good on good terms. Pretend like that looks good. Okay. Okay. If you don't know what I'm working on, Twitch, if you're like coherent enough to understand what's going on, I'm working on a Chinese Paper Mario board game. And I'm translating it into English. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am coherent. I think even when you're not on the meds, you know, it's still up for debate. I need to draw. Oh yeah, I'll show you the thing that Val requested me to draw. It was Jinx choking out Miss Piggy, and Hermit was watching. So I had to make him do the no weighing. Oh, hell no. No, that's not Speed. That's another guy. I forget what this dude's name is. No weighing. I'm looking it up right now. Is that actually Kai Cenat? There's no way. This dude's like bald. Reaction from streamer Kai Cenat showing him with a shocked, disbelieving expression. Are you telling me that's Kai Cenat? That's crazy. From like 2022? So he looks way different now than he did before. Wow. Life changing. Also, we drew Brouts the other day. I love this starter. I was showing off some of my other drawings and stuff. Is it done playing my playlist? No, I just had to click continue. Oh, Jesus, man. Let's keep working. So I got this blank. You should be sleeping. Get some rest, dude. If a card starts with... I'm gonna have to move this little guy over. Dude, I was like sleeping every single opportunity that I got when I had my wisdom teeth out. And no joke, it was like extremely important to rest. Fuck, man, you can delete this. No! Oh my god. If a card starts with... You have a very high pain tolerance. I'll remember that. No reason. If a card starts with next round, you can't hit me with a card. I'll put a comma like right here and then like make it big. Oh yeah, our table. Dude, I'm hungry too. What are you getting, Val? What are you eating? See you, Twitch. Cancel me on Blue Sky. I'd sooner drop dead than use that social media, dude. Alright, hold on. Oh, sandwich sounds good. I have my paninis, but they're probably not good anymore. So I went a day without eating them. My brother brought home pizza like one day, and so I just left my sandwiches in there and didn't eat them. Alright, bolded. That looks okay. I like that. Next, we got tons more text. I'm sick of all this. Look how much there's left. Alright, let's give it a go. What's up, Bacons or Peak? Welcome to stream. Thanks so much, man. We are pushing the boundaries right now. I'm trying to keep myself awake, moving and grooving. I got work in the morning. I don't know, we might get a delay because the weather is supposed to get bad again. But I'm a school counselor, so we get delays and stuff like kids do in school. I'm hoping we don't get a delay. That's the thing. I love sleeping in, but I just finally got my internship hours back on track. How are you doing, Bacons? At a fork in the road, move according to the direction of the signpost. If the signpost happens to point back the way you came, you must turn back and walk that way. Okay, so we can write that. This is such a pain in the ass though, because they wrote the text on top of the graphic. I think I'm just gonna say screw it. And get rid of the little snippet of the graphic. Normally I would want to be very like meticulous about this, but I also don't want to write on top of the graphic anyway. Okay, so where's stream here? There it is. Alright, first paragraph. Reach a fork in the road. Move according to the direction on the sign. If it points back the way you came, you have to turn around and walk that way. Bump it up. Bold it. Drag it. We're getting somewhere here. We made a lot of progress. I'm sure I might get some like people in the comments talking about like translation errors and stuff. Like, I give a shit, but I don't give a shit, you know what I mean? I can always just patch it. Like if somebody has like a serious heart attack over the way I translated something because they secretly speak Mandarin, you know, we can worry about that when we get there. Life's better when you don't believe that you have limits and you feel like you can do anything. That's what I'm doing. Val, if you speak Mandarin, that would be awesome. Okay, so the bottom paragraph says, however, if you want to go in a direction of your choice, you can spend 5 coins to change the direction of the signpost. Oh! Oh, I like that. That's awesome. Speak a Chinese restaurant. I know like a few words. I know the Xiaofeng Hayo Bing Chilling. Wait, I gotta find it. Bing Chilling Coffee Pasta. Xiaofeng Ho 中国山菜我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度也激情呢。冰淇淋速度又细心，速度细精后最适当，所以。但才是因为是这样准备。Oh my god, Bing Chilling. That's so funny. Did you like, so you did Mandarin on Duolingo? What started that? Was that Genshin? Wee, wee, wee. Alright. However, if you want to choose direction you travel at a signpost, you can spend 5 coins to flip the sign in any direction, in the direction you choose. I'm gonna say of your choice. I just wanted to learn. That's cool. I like that. You're more adventurous than I took you for. Choose the direction you travel at a signpost. You can spend 5 coins to flip the sign in the direction of your choice. I think that's a good way to word that. That's good to be adventurous. Bow, bow. There we go. So this sign, look at the grin on the signpost's face, first of all. And he says, want to go this way? Leave, pay the toll. So we're gonna, oh. No, okay, there we go. Black. We're gonna make the font a little bigger. Bullshit. Is that one space? Well, I'll be darned. I'm gonna make it 13. There we go. Jesus, man. I accidentally moved the paint or the picture like so quick. We're so close, dude. Ah. And then once I finish this, I'm like done. I've been streaming for a minute. No, that's not what I copied. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm gonna double check with DeepL. DeepL says, when passing by a shop, you can use the coins to purchase items. However, you can only carry 2 items at a time. Once your inventory is full, you can't purchase or pick up any more items. It doesn't say that you can only buy 1 item at a time, but I would assume that would be the case. Brother, they're like making everything complicated. Alright, let's fill this up here. Okay, and then we're gonna do black. Let's back these up and then slide this up just a hair. Beautiful. What's up, Taki? I've been working hard translating Chinese. Bing Chiling. This has another like 30 plus layers on it. I've just been working myself to the bone. But we're almost done with the hard stuff. I decided to give myself another extremely word-heavy page today. So we're gonna write here. Yeah, Mario is just kind of saying, like, you can only pick up items when you have less than 2, which is pretty much exactly what the thing before it said. But we're going to write it anyway, because that's part of the translation. We're gonna make it bigger, drag it over, and I think I'm just gonna put this on the 3rd line. I am. And not only am I like translating it, but I'm adding graphics to like when things are really blurry. So like I replaced this graphic up here. Is it this one? One of these. Well, you can see the difference here. Watch. Here's the board that I made. Well, I didn't make it, but I used it as a template. Let me open up the original board so you can see the difference and the restoration work that I've done on it. Okay, so here's the original board. You can see the blurry stuff in it, the crease in the middle of the page. Like these buildings are really blurry. This is blurry right here because of like the scanner not scanning everything perfectly accurately. This stuff's all in Chinese. It's blurry. So I took a space that was really nicely done, and I copied it and pasted it over all the other spaces that weren't as nicely done, so it took the best from all of them. And so not only that, well, we'll give you a little bit of a side-by-side here from, we'll do 50%, and then we'll hit this one at 50%. So you get to see the difference. I removed the seam. I put all the high quality pieces on there. I translated them from Chinese. I even went into a 3D asset grabber and I grabbed all the buildings and trees and things like that, replaced the buildings to make them look nicer, added the NPCs from the game files. So a lot of effort was put in. Like I didn't put it in here, but like those looked fine. They didn't need it. I even replaced Mario's house right here to look a little bit nicer. But I want the game to look clean and nice. And then this is going straight into Tabletop Simulator, which the seam shadow, yeah, I don't think it's going to be doable. This shadow right here, like you can see the bright and you can see the dark. It might be doable, but not by me. I think it's fine as it is. Because I would have to like do some colorize magic and on all of this green here. But if I can only edit some of the green, but because this color might be used for shading somewhere else, and it's just like I'm not going to worry about it that much. But as long as it is pleasing to look at, that's, you know what I mean? And it does look good, and I think it does. I drew this earlier of Jinx choking out Miss Piggy thanks to Villain. She requested this one. And I also had Kermit doing the No Way from Kai Cenat. Oh, hell no. That's one of my favorites. So here was the other translated intro page. I did the updated graphics and copied and pasted them on top. This retells the story of the game. There is a seam here, but I haven't decided on putting the actual game footage in here. I just didn't bother with it. Especially because this isn't a game asset, it's just an introduction page. I hate Miss Piggy, dude, it's so real. Don't forget Brout. This is the new Gen 10 starter from Pokemon Winds and Waves. I also drew Suicune, a shiny Suicune. But if you notice on Twitch, you're not on Twitch right now, but we have a Brout emote. It is literally, I just took this guy and made him into an emote because I love this drawing. It's so good. But yeah, I've taken some liberties of changing the sprites and things like that, and making the higher quality versions in here. So I'm just finishing up this page, and I think I'm going to be done. But we've only got a couple things left. We're going to try our best here. I thought I'd update you on the progress. All that we're going to have left after this, let me open the folder. We only have the chance cards, the lucky cards, and the shop cards. And I think we're going to be done. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you have access to the Brout emote. Unfortunately, I wanted to make it followers as well, but all of my follower emote slots are filled up at the moment. I don't think I can get more, but I can always get more sub emote spots because that's how Twitch works. But I hate to like gatekeep content behind paywalls. You can get more follower ones too? Well, hopefully if Twitch likes me enough, maybe that'll work. But right now, we'll give you a few per the sub point thing. Okay, cool. Alright, it says reduce the gold coins on your person until there are none left. If you encounter a situation where you lose more coins, negative numbers are not recorded. Speech bubble from Peach says, how annoying. Even a princess has times where she can't keep the pot boiling. And I guess that means she's broke. Even Princess Peach gets broke sometimes? That's crazy. It says reduce the number of coins until there are none left. But like, that doesn't make sense from a translation standpoint, so I'm gonna have to write this out as like, if you are reduced to no coins and you lose more, negative numbers are not recorded. I have to take a little bit of creative liberty writing this out. Bowser's always got cash. He's got a whole castle full of homies that do the dirty work for him. He's in the mafia. And I almost fell out of my damn chair. I got a blanket on the back of my chair that always slides off, and I'm trying to fix it and almost fell. It's been a rough day in the Paper Kingdom. It's just doop doop. Okay. First up, let's figure out how we're going to translate this. If you're ever in a situation where you run out of coins, if you encounter another situation where you would normally lose coins, negative coins aren't recorded. I'm gonna see if I can get a better way to word this. Pardon me. I like this. Here, look. Coins cannot drop below 0. If you are out of coins, negative coins. So let's do negative. Further penalties will not be recorded. I would say maybe additional losses are ignored. I think that's fine. What do you guys think of that? Coins cannot drop below 0. If you're out of coins, any additional losses are ignored. I'm pretty happy with that. If anybody has a better sentence, they can write one and I'll consider it. And so you gotta... I like this color better. Okay, text. The original Chinese text uses the idiom literally cannot open the pot, which is a colorful way of saying someone is too poor to eat. You want the English localization to match the playful tone. Let me read this again. Or she can't keep the pot boiling. I like that one, but we're gonna... This stinks. No, Peach wouldn't say this stinks. She would say, what a royal pain. Even princesses can run out of money sometimes. I think that's acceptable. Man, Bowser got second place and Peach is in last. Bowser came to play. Alright, take this. Wait a minute, it didn't copy. Now it did. When passing the star platform, if you have more than 20 gold coins, you can exchange 20 gold coins for Power Star. Didn't we just talk about this up here? Yes. Let's see. Let's bump this up. Allows players with 20 or more coins to purchase a Power Star. I'm going to slide this back just a little bit. I think I'll center this one. Oh, we're so close. This is already in English, which is nice. We just have this one paragraph on the bottom, and then we're donezo. At least with this. We'll be able to knock out the cards next stream. Let's copy this and see what it says. We're so close. To make the game more interesting, you can decide at the start how many power stars are required to win. The higher the number, the longer the playtime and the richer the experience. In this case, after a player obtains a power star, that player rolls the die to determine the new location of the star platform. If another player is already standing on the new location, they cannot exchange for a power star at that moment. The game then continues. Okay. Let's get this yellow and cover this, and then we'll try to write out something. And then I can go relax and do whatever it is that paper things do after stream. Probably go to sleep because I have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning again. Okay. Let's do... You know what? I'm not heading through yet. Higher numbers means more fun. With longer games, a player that collects a star roll the die to determine the star stand next location. What number you roll, you will place the star stand on the corresponding star sanctuary base. The player is already at the chosen star sanctuary. They will not receive a star immediately. We're gonna left align it. We're gonna bold it. Bring it up to the corner. 13. We're gonna do 14 because there's still space underneath. Music's bumping right now. That looks good. To make the game more interesting, you can decide from the start how many power stars are required to win the game. Higher numbers means more fun. That is part of the translation too. With longer games, the player that collects the power star will roll the die to determine the star stand's next location. Depending on what number you roll, you will place the star stand. Is that extra space? Yeah, it is. You place the star stand on the corresponding star sanctuary space. If a player is already at the chosen star sanctuary, they will not receive Power Star immediately. Drag one of these up. You know what? Let me get rid of this. Ah! Yeah, hold on. Let's grab some red here. White. Still too big. Let's try to stretch it out a little. Well, okay, now I can drag this here. And then I think take this, copy it, paste it, drag it just a hair. I think this is good. I think we're done. I don't see any more like Chinese that I have to get on this one. You know, there's a little bits of Chinese like on here, but like we don't need to change that because that's part of the graphic. Okay. I'm gonna save this in the Paper Mario Chinese folder. Gonna name it instructions. .jpg. We're gonna export it. So the last thing we have to do translation-wise is going to be the chance spaces, the lucky spaces, and the shop cards. The good news is there's only 5 different shop items, so that's going to be quick. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lucky spaces or lucky cards, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chance cards. So 10 chance cards, 9 lucky cards, 5 shop cards, and I think that's it. We're so in there, guys. I think I'm gonna go off stream though. I'm chilling, so it was a pleasure to have everybody here. I gotta do my rounds because I gotta be respectful. Who all was here today? We had Usagi was here. We had Icy was here, number 1. The shower time. Oh yeah, that actually sounds really nice. Let's see. Icy was here. Val, thank you so much for the raid and just being the coolest person ever. CPL Foxtrot. Frankencrow was here. We had Mushi. That's a new person. Youngins was here. Dirge was here. Bob After Dark was a new person that showed up. Hey Jinx was new. We had lots of new people today. Even 1 is like crazy for me. I'm not used to having new people. Draco Paws. Back to my YouTube folks. Taki was here. We had a full house. Turquoise was here. I remember that. But yeah, all you guys kick ass. So next time we stream, I'm gonna figure that out if it's tomorrow or not, because Wednesday's my busy day. But Tuesday I might be in good shape, especially because I might be getting extra sleep if we have a delay. But I'll keep you guys in the loop. If you're not a part of the Discord, join the Discord server. If you're on Twitch, I sent the link. If you're on YouTube, it's on my main channel page. Also subscribe and on YouTube and follow on Twitch if you haven't yet. Because we're on the road to 3,000 on YouTube. We're on the road to 2,000 on TikTok. And we're on the road to 300 on Twitch. Twitch is a little slower, but, you know, I'm getting footage for this big video coming up, so it's a pleasure.